I'm Greg Brown for Newsmax TV Money. We're on the line with Edward Leamer, a professor at the Anderson Graduate School of Management at UCLA, director of the influential UCLA Anderson Forecast, and associate of the National Bureau of Economic Research, the body that decides what is and what is not a recession. Welcome, sir.
Great to be here.
I'd like to talk to you briefly about the financial meltdown on Wall Street and the bailouts. What's your view of how things are going so far and what's coming next?
Well, I think we are worrying about a symptom or treating a symptom, not the cause, not the fundamental root cause. The root cause is not enough buyers of homes and the consequent decline of home prices and the rising defaults and delinquencies. As long as that's going on, the situation in Wall Street is going to get worse and worse.
So what I hear you saying is that the bailouts and the Band-Aids and all the different things we see them doing in terms of firefighting aren't really going to have much effect at all.
Not on the housing and not on the continued troubled debt. I mean, they're worried about businesses getting loans and about consumers getting loans. That might have some impact there, but the continued bad news in housing is not being treated at all.
It sounds to me like this is the kind of problem that needs a solution as big as turning the entire economy around, and that might very well be out of the reach of any government. Is that accurate?
Well, my solution is to focus on where the problem is, which is getting new home buyers back in the market. Right now, they're all waiting because they think they're going to get a better deal. We need to get some urgency created by a temporary subsidy from the federal government. The troubled assets are the homes; they're not really the mortgages, and so let's focus on where the trouble is and get those new buyers back there.
Do you think the government should just be buying homes outright and taking them off the market, much like the RTC did back in the 80s?
Well, it seems to me the Paulson plan amounts to that, because once you put those mortgages on the taxpayers' backs and you get a default, then the taxpayers are going to own that asset. And this plan has all kinds of unexpected consequences going down in the future. I'm very worried about it.
Unexpected consequences. Can you name one or two?
Well, the one I just said is that the U.S. government is suddenly going to become the owner of a bunch of troubled assets, both the mortgages and also homes. I don't know how the heck they're going to decide which mortgages they're going to buy. It's not like the Resolution Trust Corporation, which took over all the assets of a bank. It seems as though the bank is going to be able to cherry pick and give the taxpayers the weakest mortgages, while they'll keep the best mortgages on their books.
No matter what they do, it sounds like a long and painful process. This does not bode well for the economy, I would think.
Well, we've got about $20 trillion worth of home values in the United States, and we've already had maybe a 10% decline. That's $2 trillion worth of losses that have to be absorbed somewhere, either the homeowners, the lenders, or the taxpayers, and we're having a mad scramble to decide who's going to bear those losses. But as the home prices continue to deteriorate, the losses are going to get larger and larger, and the scramble is going to go on and on.
It sounds to me like the bigger fool in this case is going to be the taxpayers.
I'm afraid that's it. I mean, the joke, which has some legitimacy, is that we privatize the profits and socialize the losses.
I've been on the phone here with Edward Leamer, professor at the UCLA Anderson School of Management. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Greg Brown for Newsmax TV Money.